Y'all more need to go online, type in tax per Q, 7.2, post office. Understand that your stamp is your thumbprint, your seal is your signature. And under this, all rights reserved, please. Please reserve your rights. Allodial American National Office of Origin. I send my mail with this all the time, and they don't charge you. They don't charge you. The only thing that they do give you problems with is P.O. boxes, because I don't think those are tied to anything real. They're colored. Yeah, colored. Black history. Gotta love this, man. Gotta love this. Bill of Particulars regarding so-called black history. Mother of civilization of Mesoamerica. So more is just talking about, now we got some real stuff in here by R.V. Bay and Noble Nature L. Bay. So this is important, Morris. Cause of action. This brief presents a timely demand for more definite statements concerning the nature and cause of the intent of those who reference to themselves as natural other than natural persons, as African Americans. They then switch up and teach black history. Who are they talking about? This has been a particularly interesting practice of modern scholars and historians. We have examined and read many books, articles, and historical documents, etc., and have to come to the clear understanding and conclusion that to political interest, which is their fiat from their doing their little stuffs, political interest, blacks, and concepts of the people are compromised. Understand that, all these organizations and stuff. The organizations and the concepts of the people are compromised because the interest of the political interest is to confuse the people so they can vote. Compromise, confusing and misleading regarding the constitutional principles of the de jure government, being the Moors, civiliter mortus. You can't be black. How about when you see your name that was given to you and putting on some type of, the thing that was tied to that damn paper that you call a birth certificate? Whenever anybody asks you, are you that? Tell them that is civiliter mortus. And that is an it. And what is it? It is international trade. So the movie It is talking about international trade of children. So it's not entertainment, Morris. These people are putting stuff in your face. No. Refugees. They classified them wrongfully. That's what was happening. He didn't see that. He get it now. But they've shut him up, so he ain't gonna say it. But he know now. You could. It was symbolized through the CDs he released, all being 7, and then when he did the fashion for Nas's sweater, it had all the ice. What do you call it? Astronomy symbols. So that was just a little quick jump for that. So when we deal with it, international trade, and that movie is about the trading of children, understand that all the children, it shows, children getting snatched away and all of them being scarred from a past. They form a group called the losers. The losers because in their past, they were stripped away from their innocence by being molested by a trickster deity inside of a grown man. That's what that's called. That's the whole it thing. So understand it is international trade of children when you watch that movie, and understand that the Moor in the movie named Mike is symbolic of Michael King, aka Martin Luther King. Why? Because Michael's family, his family, the ones that look like him, his family was burned alive in a fire in a house, and he watched them burn to death and didn't save them. That was his fear and why it was on his ass. The people he did end up saving through a magic ritual that didn't work. It didn't work, but he wound up saving the Europeans. The Europeans being the European and the two the nerd and the other dude that was like a neat freak, or the stutter dude and the dude who was like a neat freak, or had that whole thing about he was what you call that? He was a hypochondriac or whatever. The people that don't like dirt around him. He was a Harry Mandel, Howie Mandel. He was one of them type of people. So that guy, and then you got the European daughter, Then you got one of the characters who's Jewish and homosexual. So those are the members that went with King to the Salem or Salam or peace or to the promised land. He never got to go into the promised land, but they did. So what is that symbolic of? Michael never got to rescue his family, but he got to rescue the Europeans. His family burned in the fire. And what did Michael tell us about the fire? Michael King tell us about the fire. I fear I led my people into a burning house. That was in the movie. Understand what you're watching. Understand that Mike, when he went and he joined the losers, he was the seventh member to join the losers. Understand that when he joined the losers, he was running around the neighborhood being terrorized by racist white people. Who did that sound like? Turn the other cheek, right? It's a ritual. When he got with the Europeans, they threw rocks at the kids that were chasing him around. Or the children that were chasing him around, right? Throw rocks at them. Threw rocks. What did that mean? Plymouth Rock didn't land on us. I mean, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, so we throw the rocks back. That was that. So the whole thing at the end of part 2 where the magic ritual didn't work. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I told y'all about it earlier. Now, did I find it? Oh, no, I don't think this is it. But yeah, when that ritual he tried to use didn't work, and then when you watch the movie, the ritual when they show it, it's like it's a bunch of mothers from ancient America that learned how to trap it or the international traders. Because the mothers from back in the day was the Amazons and the Sibyls, and they tore ass. What are you talking about? It wasn't no such thing as tear the mothers down. Back then, nah, you got Queen Khalifa to deal with. She was so vicious, they turned her into a story, and people act like she don't exist. Never existed, but California's still there. How about this? If the people in Hindustan worship us, they know about us. Islam to the Hindustanis of Bharat in Hindustan. Old Mauryan Empire, the old Mongolia Empire, the Khans, the Ali Khans of Hindustan. Shout out to y'all. Islam to y'all. Peace and love and light to y'all. And keep doing what y'all doing. We coming. We coming. I'm getting a couple more together. We coming. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Of 500,000 or more inhabitants of this republic, and the vast majority of so-called Negro are of Negro ancestry. Right? Now that's Moorish when you break the book down. With some Indians, among whom are famous called white Indians. Negro ancestry is also white Indians. Told y'all was white, but only in status. But yeah, the magic of this European of Mike didn't work to get it out of here. So what he had to do is face the fears of the international traders. And in the movie, oh, there go to my word right there, miscegenation. In the movie, they showed him all they did was just sit there and bust on it. They like basically grinded it up. They gave it 50. They made it the bid. And it like melted when they just simply just acted like Negroes. AKA when they said, man, forget all of this stuff about fear. I'm about to face my fears. Man, you look like a weirdo with that clown mask on, your tight ass, tight ass necktie. You got a bow. What clown wears a bow tie? Yeah, your shoes don't fit. You know you wear a size 7. This dude got on 15s. Get out of here. You got a whole extra. Like, just get him out of here, basically. They did that in the movie, and then like it shriveled up into a little baby version of a clown and disappeared. So all that magic is symbolic to show that all that magic that these people are running to, the New Age this and the Sumerian tablets of that and the Egyptian this and the Kemet this and all the gods and all that magic don't work. That magic does not work. Only science work. More science is the science that created magic and all of that stuff that you hear about in Kemet because the high priests and Anu were scientists. And that's how that goes. So if y'all do decide to watch it, please rewatch it and watch it with the third eye open. Because that movie is about the trade, the international trade of humans, being the children. Understand that you become the it when you say that you come from somewhere that's not here and you were brought here by other people who dealt with international trade. The its brought you over here as it. So you're not you're property. Look at the young boy's eyes. That's a lie in his eyes. He know that's a lie. His turban's up. So, Islam Morris. Take this one out and what do you call it? You can run these Jones back. This is gonna be a good study for y'all over the next course of a couple of days. Be on the lookout for the things that's on the way and in the ethers. So let me just throw the books out there for y'all. Common Sense Quickies, or really, it's Common Sense by Thomas Paine, the book, but Common Sense Quickies when it comes to Sheldon Mackenzie L. Way to Wealth, Benjamin Franklin. So these are two noble sons, right? They had Qurans. So please read these books, please. This one, who was it? Not Benjamin Franklin. It was George Washington. Also has a good book called Morals and Behavioral Ethics or something like that. Crazy how it teaches European how to behave and how to have manners and stuff like that. Nature Knows No Color Line, J.A. Rogers. This is also J.A. Rogers, Sex and Race. So, it's a treaty book. You can get this from rvbaypublications.com, rvbaypublications.com. When you get those, they also send you these, and it's a whole bunch of little extra booklets they give you, questionnaires. Who and what is Black America? I don't know. What is the nationality of a Black American? I don't know. Are people identified by colors? No. What is the nationality of a Black American? Well, Moorish American. Who and what is a Black American? A Moor. This sleepy. Punch drunk. Colored. He's colored. He doesn't understand. What is the national flag of Black Americans? Well, it's basically this. It's that. So they don't know anything. They don't know anything. Oh, glory. What Constitution secures and protects the inalienable rights of Black Americans? Oh my God. 14th Amendment? Well, that can't work because that's the one that makes businesses be able to be people and people be able to be looked at as business. The only way you could be a citizen of the United States is through the 14th Amendment, which doesn't even work with the Constitution. So it's not, that's not ratified. That's not de jure. It's not needed for our people salvation. What is the divine title of the Black government? The divine title of the Black government, the Moroccan Divan, or the Moorish Divan. Divan. So it's funny how we're divine even in our nationality. Our national sense is divine because it's called the Moorish Divan. So that's their government. The Moorish Divan would have been with the Emperor of Morocco stationed at New York City at the time, which was the empire. He would be looked at as the emperor of the land or the sultan. So that's their government. The Moorish or the Moroccan government is their government. They don't know it though. I just showed y'all through treaty how it works. And showed y'all through United States Code how it works, and showed y'all through Constitution how it works, and showed y'all through Taj how it works, and showed y'all through J.A. Rogers how it works, and showing y'all through the mothers how it works, through Europeans how it works, through the Library of Congress how it works, how everybody knows how it works except for us. What land is associated with their descent names? Meaning, what land is associated with their descent names? Descent names? Descent? Well, what descent do Black people have? What land? What land is associated with their descent names? Negro land? I don't get it. I don't get this one. Africa? I don't know. This is weird. But anyway, the land. Oh yeah, it's crazy because I'm thinking about it too de jurely. I'm not thinking about it from a ignorant state. It'll probably make more sense to me. But what are the descent names of their forefathers? Descent name of their forefathers. The Moabites, the Canaanites, Amorites, Hittites. Descent names when it comes to titles and appellations. El, Bey, Day, Ali, and El. But that comes from the mothers. Those names descend down to us from the mothers. So what land is associated with the descent names? Those names go back to places like in the Moorish Empire, presently known as Algiers, Tangier, Morocco, Mauritania, Egypt, Libya, the Ottoman Empire, um, uh, uh, Mesoamerica, South America, those places, the whole world basically. What is the free national name and religion they claim? Free national name would be Moorish Americans. Their religion would be Islamism. So that I don't know. Morris, you just gotta know that. Oh man. And what is this? Moorish Heritage class. Oh, what is this? Was it the answers? No, I don't think. No, no, that's something else. This because it's only 7 of these. Oh no, this is chapter um 45. Yeah, it's 45. Chapter 45, the divine origin of Asiatic nations. So one, the fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nation of North America need to learn to love instead of hate, and to know of the higher self and lower self. That this is the uniting of the Holy Quran of Mecca. For teaching and instructing all Moorish Americans, etc. The key of civilization was and is in the hands of the Asiatic nations, the Moors, who were the ancient Moabites and the founders of the city of Mecca, the Egyptians, who were the Hammatites and directly descendant of Mizraim, shout out to Miz, the Arabians and the seed of Hagar, Japanese and Chinese. See? Families, nations. The Hindus of India, Islam to my Hindus. The descendants of the ancient Canaanites, Hittites, Moabites, and from the ancient land of Canaan, from the land of Canaan, that's America. The Asiatic nations and countries in North, South, Central America, the Moorish Americans and Mexicans in North America, Brazilians, Argentinians, and Chileans and South Americans, Colombians, Nicaraguans, and the natives of San Salvador and Central America, etc. All of these are Muslims. See? One family. Muslims is different. That's a religion. Muslims is muscles, organs, skeleton, ligaments, electrical system, magnesium. 7. The Turks are the true descendants of Hagar. There were Turks in South Carolina. Look up the Turks in South Carolina and Ben Ami or what is it? Ben Haley, and his name was really Ben Ali, but they called him Ben Haley. The Turks are the true descendants of of Hagar, who are the chief protectors of the Islamic creed of Mecca, beginning from Muhammad the founder of the Uniting of Islam, by the command of the great universal God Allah, universal God, the Mother Allah. So that be that, Morris. Just read to y'all the thing. Nations y'all can connect to. Yeah, I know y'all got family that's one of them. So be that, study that, do that. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice with that. Islam, Morris.